Right now, Gucci is in the middle of its fourth major reinvention. Sales are down, a new designer just took over, and the fashion world is watching to see if this one sticks, which honestly makes right now one of the most interesting times to buy Gucci secondhand because the archive eras are only getting more defined. So let's talk about how a leather shop in Florence became one of the most dramatic stories in fashion history and what each era is actually worth. It starts in 1897. A young Florentine named Guccio Gucci goes to London and gets a job at the Savoy Hotel, one of the most glamorous hotels in the world at the time. He's carrying bags for aristocrats, watching the luggage they travel with, and he becomes obsessed with the quality of it. Leather, the hardware, the way these pieces are made. He goes back to Florence, trains as a leather worker, and in 1921 opens a small leather goods shop on Via della Vigna Nuova. He's selling saddles, riding accessories, and luggage. It's a craft shop. There is no logo yet. There are no monogram bags. There is just a man who learned what luxury looks like by carrying it for other people. That's the founding myth. And it's the reason everything Gucci makes, the horse bit, the web stripe, the equestrian references, traces back to horses. In 1935, the League of Nations imposed trade sanctions on Mussolini's Italy. Leather imports dried up. Guccio couldn't source the materials he needed, so he improvised. The workshop developed a woven hemp canvas printed with a small diamond pattern. That became the Diamante print, Gucci's first signature textile. Then World War II hit and materials got even scarcer. This time, the solution was bamboo. Gucci imported bamboo from Japan and used it to create handles for handbags. The bamboo bag was born out of necessity in the 1940s, and it became one of the most coveted bags of the 1950s and today. The house's two most iconic early codes both came from not having enough leather. After the war, Guccio's sons, especially Aldo, took the brand international. The first U.S. store opened in New York in 1953. Guccio Gucci died just 2 weeks later at 71 years old. The momentum held. 1950s and 60s were Gucci's golden age. Elizabeth Taylor wore it. Audrey Hepburn wore it. Jackie Kennedy carried the shoulder bag that would later be renamed the Jackie. Grace Kelly received a custom Flora silk scarf as a personal gift from the house. And that print has been in the Gucci archive ever since. By the late 1960s, Gucci had over 20 stores globally and was considered one of the most desirable luxury brands in the world. Then, the family almost ran it into the ground. By the 1980s, the Gucci heirs were at war with each other. Tax evasion, convictions, legal battles, cousins suing cousins, product lines that had ballooned to over 22,000